Hey guys, how's it going? In this quick video, I'm going to share with you how do you organize in your Facebook ads in such a manner that you're scaling and growing your e-commerce business, which means if you're running drop shipping, you're doing drop shipping, Shopify stores or anything along these lines, then how do you organize your Facebook ads campaigns in such a manner that you have a very simple and straightforward defined pathway to test different products and find winners and then scale them all the way. Okay. And the reason why I choose to speak about this today is because I've seen a lot of people. There are some people in my inner circle who actually face a lot of challenges when it comes to from the angle of e-commerce, because I've looked at their ad accounts and their ad accounts are like all over the place and they're launching bunch of stuff, and I asked them, are you enjoying your business building journey? And they're like, no, we kind of hate it because they're spending so much of time inside their ad accounts. So this video is dedicated to you guys. If that's how you also feel, if you're doing e-commerce, this video is really going to be very, very helpful. Let's get started. Now, so if you're running Facebook ads for yourself or you're doing it for your clients in the e-commerce space, selling multiple products or one product in the e-commerce space, this video is for you. Why should you choose to listen? Here's the reason why. I run an advertising agency, not a very fancy big agency right now, but we currently manage, with complete transparency, we manage upwards of 2 lakh per week in Facebook ads across the portfolio of clients we have, and that's the experience I carry. I have been in this space for quite some time. Started my digital marketing journey in 2015 unofficially, then 2016 I did certification programs, etc. And then 2016, 2017, I started affiliate marketing, made some money. I started with drop shipping first, did in US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, tier 1 countries. Got some success, then realized drop shipping is something I don't want to do. Then I did affiliate marketing, got some success, made weekly $300, $500 for a couple of weeks after driving traffic from Facebook ads, driving traffic completely through Facebook ads. And that's where I actually was introduced to Facebook ads, and I started to get hands-on experience there. And then I realized affiliate marketing is something I don't want to do, and then long story short. So basically this is coming from that level of experience, this background. Let's talk about it now. Okay. Now, the first thing I want you to please understand, even though I'm going to talk about Facebook ads, campaign management and structures that you want to organize, like how you want to organize things when you're running Facebook ads for your e-commerce business and how do you scale it, like why you want to organize it in such a manner that you are able to scale it with peace, even though I'm going to tell you that. But the first thing I want to go ahead and tell you is the reason why people struggle with it is because the step 1 itself is not defined properly. So step 1 is that if you are running an e-commerce business or your client is running an e-commerce business, step 1 is you want to define what is the goal. Is the goal money focused or is the goal product plus money focused? Two different things. Most of the times it is going to be money focused, but you still have to have that clarity in your mind. Okay. Here's what I mean. If it's the goal is money focused, that means the only thing that business cares about is overall revenue. Then it has to be defined. And in that case scenario, let's say you have multiple SKUs or catalog or products, completely fine. But you don't care about how many units of each product are moving every month. You're selling them every month. You don't care about them because that's not the goal. The only goal that matters to you is that overall revenue, that my revenue is say X amount of money every month, and that's my goal. I don't care if I sell 100 units of product 1 and 1 unit of product 2. I don't care. My revenue goals should be met. So that's money focused goal. Okay. Then comes the second type of goal, which needs to be defined in the category of e-commerce business. This is product plus money focused. Okay. Now in this case scenario, what happens is this is a little complicated, but mostly for more established stores. Okay. Usually if you are just getting started or you're doing decent numbers, you may not fall in this category, but I want to give it away to you, which is that let's say in case you have multiple products in different category or niches, right? Say for example, you are selling a washing machine. Okay, just an example, random example, and then you also have a product which is say a mic, right? So you're selling a mic, and then you're selling a washing machine, and they are completely different products, or even different. Let me give you even have no electronics at all. So one can be washing machine, and the second could be say a pair of shoes. Okay, now these two have nothing to do with each other, right? In such kind of a scenario where that's the level of like kind of business you're running, one business, but the caveat here, the warning here is it has to be one entity, one business. Don't think that you can combine multiple stores and follow this process, otherwise this is going to break things for you. So one business, one pixel, one entity, and but you may have multiple products. Okay, so that's scenario. And the second in this category of business, e-commerce business, the second goal could probably be that I want to sell X number of units per product, or rough estimate, like I want some units to be sold for I want at least 10 people to buy my washing machine every month. You see, I want 5 people to buy my shoes every month. So you have some sort of goal, but ultimately revenue is always going to be the number one goal. So, but you still have some requirement of, hey, I want some sales to happen for these products, okay, and I want to push them forward. So these could be the two scenarios, okay. So this needs to be defined clearly, okay. Now, why did I say that? Now let's move to the second. Once you have this defined, let's move to the second step. Second step now comes that organizing things in a manner. So step number one to organize things for you to understand. Learning step number one. To learn, your step number one is first understand that when you are scaling and growing your e-commerce business, your margins are thin in e-commerce, right? So you have to sell multiple SKUs or different products within the same different products in your catalog, right? Only then you will probably make money, because you'll have to move so many products to ultimately hit your revenue goal and or your profit goals, right? So that's one thing I want to tell you, that in e-commerce, you want to understand that in such case scenarios, what happens is that when you're selling multiple products, because of the reason I told you, it becomes very challenging if you have 50 campaigns running, and inside each campaign you have 1,000 ad sets running, and then you have lookalike retargeting, all of that nonsense going on, and then unfortunately at scale this breaks. That's why people fail, because their campaign management is so much painful that they just give up, and they're like, we can't scale it. There was a recent study that 75.8% of e-com businesses fail when they try to scale their Facebook ads. There was this article I was reading, I think it was on Glue or something. It's one of the America's fastest growing I think attribution company or something, or data company. I don't exactly remember it because it's been a while, but it was a study, you can Google that. And why would 75.8% e-commerce businesses experience negative return? It's because this is one of the reasons why. And if you are doing an e-commerce business, then you know what I'm talking about. This is a very valid challenge and a problem. So understand that in such cases, because e-commerce, the nature of the business is that you probably would be required to push a lot of products, you have to organize your campaigns very, very neatly so that your management of this becomes easy, okay? And with that being said, I want to tell you that you should have one campaign, which is your master campaign, CBO. Inside the master campaign, you should have one master ad set, because it's a master campaign. And this master ad set will have all the winners stacked together. So say for example, you are in scenario one, which means that you are selling in the same category, but you have different products, but in the same category. So it's not that you are selling one washing machine and pair of shoes, but you're selling one pair of shoes and another pair of shoes, etc. Stuff like that within the same category. So you have multiple SKUs, you can say, different variations, or different products, but within the same niche, within the same category. And so you have this master ad set, and in this master ad set, you have to just keep stacking all of these different winners together. These could be your winning ads of the same product, or this could be your different winning products and then the winning ads of each of those products. Either case scenario, okay? This becomes your master ad set. You stack all of these together, and these are all winners, which means they are validated. So you validate them, you have some qualification criteria for them. You define those criteria beforehand. Once that criteria is met, only then you put them into your master ad set. And this you keep stacking, and you keep increasing your budget, and you can increase your budget 20% every day also with such kind of a method, okay? Now you may be thinking that, what, is it this simple? Yes, exactly. Broad targeting, nothing, 20% every day, increase it. That's all that you have to do. That's all. That's all. You can browse through my previous videos and you'll understand why I talk about one campaign and one master ad set. This is it. There's nothing else. And just keep stacking things up, right? Because now in this e-commerce first category, money focused goal, you don't really care if which product sells how much. You only care that the products move and my business makes this much of money. This is what actually how it should be, because you should then basically, this comes from the angle of that, hey, you have your average order value from your business's perspective defined, which means, here's what I mean. Say for example, you're selling 5 products, 5 types of shoes, okay? So you have 5 products, and within the same category, one product is worth 2,000 rupees, next product is worth 3,000, next is worth 5,000, so on and so forth. So, and in one single month, one product sells on an average 2 units, product number 2 sells approximately 5 units, so on and so forth. So you take out monthly average, that what's your monthly average combining everything together. Like you got 10 sales, example, you made 10,000 rupees. So your average order value comes out to be 1,000 rupees. Now this could be one product worth 5,000, one product worth 3,000, doesn't matter. Understood? But your average order value is 1,000 rupees. Now you apply your AOV, you keep that AOV in your mind, and you see that what is your overheads, or what are your COGS and stuff, right? And you see what are your margins there. And that's it. So you know the average order value and then my average margin per product. You look at that. So say for example, my average order value is this. My average order value, because your shipping charges may differ from wherever you're shipping from to different locations. But overall, you look at the average. So you're like, okay, my average margin is about X, say for example, say 500 rupees, okay, out of 1,000 rupee average order value. So now I know that, hey, this is my margin end to end. All that now I have to do is I have to keep that number in mind and just stack all the winners together and let Meta do its job to find the winners for me. That is, keep the winners. Which winners can be scaled more? Let Meta decide that. Of course, one product may sell better when you're testing it, but as you put in the master ad set and you start to scale, every product may not be able to be scaled as much as you think they may be able to. That's why Meta is very good at understanding that what its audience wants more, and you just have to understand that the targeting is happening at the ads level, not at the ad set level. I'm telling you, this is as simple as this. Once you have the master ad set stacked, you can scale it to the moon. It's just like that. It's as simple as I'm telling you. In the second category, one extra step, everything is the same, but one extra step is that you have the master campaign, but then you have master ad sets for each of the category of product. So in the same example, washing machine, shoes. So I'm going to have one master ad set for washing machine, one master ad set for shoes. And the reason why I would want to do that in this case is because now I'm in the category 2 e-commerce. So I have this goal that I want to move some units of washing machine and some units of shoes. So I want to, because it's a master campaign which is running on CBO, and these are master ad sets. So all the winners, winning products and winning ads are the only ones that are stacked inside. So I know these are all validated things that I'm putting inside, and I know that now Meta will define and let Meta decide how many washing machines can I sell in a month, or Meta thinks that Meta will be able to promote and sell and get you the desired results, and as per the budget you are giving it on a monthly basis or on a daily basis, right? Let Meta decide that. So you may end up getting 1 sale for a washing machine and 10 sales for shoes, for example, but let Meta decide that. You don't have to break your head on it. It's as simple as that. Kind of puts things on automation. And you just have to then outside of these master campaigns, you just have to keep launching creative testing. So 113 is our creative testing framework. 1 campaign, 1 ad set, 3 ads of one single same product, 3 variations of the same creative. 113, you launch it, whichever one, if it works out, gives you results that you are okay with, you take that winner and you use the same post ID and you stack them inside the master ad set with the same post ID. You keep doing this, keep increasing by 20%. In one of the videos before, I shared that how many creatives you require on an average at what level of daily budget. Follow that, match up with it, and you'll thank me later, because this becomes super easy, and just let the ads do its job. Shut off the ads manager, go party, chill, do nothing. I'm telling you, this is what it is. Like, uh, the it is what it is. Like, this is as simple as this. This sounds okay. There's no complications, no this testing, narrow targeting, laser targeting, boost, post, this post, running video views, then retargeting the video views engagement. Meta does retargeting on its own, uh, and that's all that I want to tell you. Okay, this is all. There are no top of the funnel retargeting campaigns, lookalike audiences, nothing. We run nothing. Okay, and this is stable because Meta is doing retargeting on its own. It's beautiful and it's awesome, and this is the best time to follow this because Meta is really going hard on this, training its machine learning to do all of this, and they are actually able to do it pretty well. Like, their performance is very, I can say that it's very good. Like, the algorithm is able to understand which product to show to whom and which ad to show to whom. So it's very accurate, and that's why the results are very good. And we have in our master ads in one of the accounts, which is one of our high spenders, where we are spending about on an average 15,000 per day right now at present. We keep decreasing it as per the business goals, but 15,000 per day at present today we are doing that. And we have 10 or 11 active ads inside. And one of those, 3-4 of those ads are giving us results in like 1,200 cost per result, 1,400 cost per result. But we are not focused on that cost per result, even though the goal is like 500-600 range. But we are not concerned about that because the business goal, the average is being met. So we don't care if one product is getting us, sales at 1,200, because the average is, say, if I want to get sales at 600 rupees, my overall business revenue goal is being met. So it's a very different perspective. It takes you out of the firefighting mindset that a lot of conventional processes ends up putting us into. It makes us like kind of firefight and just fix things, and only once we break things then we have to fix them, and then it's a very not so great experience and not so great place to be in. And that's why I thought I'm going to come here and drop this 17 minutes video today to share this wisdom with you guys. I hope this video helps, and just like I always say, it's not about what you achieve, it is about who you become while you achieve it. Go make your family proud, make a lot of money, and do good. Have a good day. Bye.